So on January 18th, 2017, CNN/ORC released a poll showing that Obama's approval rating is at 60% right before he leaves office and Trump swears in. Well, that seemed kind of unrealistic to me. So I decided to go inside and look at what actually happened in that poll. So first off, if we go to page 24 of the document, which is linked right here in the article, we can see that they have a methodology of how the sample was broken down, and that was 32% Democrats, 24% Republicans, and 44% independent. So I have it right here in an Excel file: 32% Democrat, 24% Republican, and 44% independent. So right now we can already see that this is a D+8 sample, and in fact I will include that right here for you all to see. So that's a D+8 in terms of how many more Democrats they sampled than Republicans. Well, the thing that I found interesting was that D+8 seems very unrealistic, especially after the last election. So using the Gallup website, I tried to see that where the actual current party breakdown is. And according to this, it says that the party breakdown of Republicans, Independents, Democrats is 28, 44, 25, but that's as of January 4th to 8th. So what I went ahead and did is I took all the information from November onward, which means that's pretty much since the election. And you can see that there's been a big spike up in independents and a spike down in Democrats since the turn of the new year. But if you notice everything before the new year, which is December 11th and before, that's really not much of a change. So independent went up 3, Democrat went down 2, Republican went up 1, and everything else, because as you can see, others not included, I just did that so it rounds up to 100, it only went down 2. So relatively speaking, this didn't change much. This is where the biggest change happened. I mean, that went up by 5. That stayed the same there for Republicans. Democrats went down by 4. So that alone, you can see that a lot of the Democrats are now identifying as independents and not Democrats. But that being said, what I decided to do was take these numbers and apply that to the CNN poll, which is right here. So if we scroll down, we can see just one page under, where is it? Right here. Yeah, favorable opinions of Barack Obama. This is the information right here where it actually has it by party breakdown. So I've just made a blue box just to kind of hide this. So this is what the poll results show, which is 60% overall, and that's actually the wrong page. Give me a second to find it here. Okay, here it is. So, do you approve or disapprove of the way Barack Obama is handling his job as president? And this is where it is right here, broken down by party. So we have Democrat, Independent, Republican, as well as the total. So you can pause right now and check. I've included everything here except for the sample error because that was really unnecessary to include. So here's the poll results of Democrats, Independents, Republicans, approval, disapproval, and no opinion. Now, what I did was I took the methodology that they show up here, the 32, 24, 44, right here, 32, 24, 44, and I took the approval rating that each of them has. So 95% of Democrats support, 18% of Republican support, and 59% independent support. So what I decided to do was, using simple math, we can take these and see what the actual approval rating is. And according to this, it's at 61%, that's what the total of all these are, which is about accurate if you consider that approximately 1% of everybody here had no opinion. So if we look at that, then yes, that's actually accurate. However, that's not where it stops, really, because if we take this box down here, we can see that because of the fact that they have this Democrat +8 sample, everything's not accurate. Now, if we take these numbers here, the current party affiliation, which is 25% Democrat, 44% Independent, 28% Republican, and we take the exact same internal samples, watch what happens here. We simply take these, apply it, all of a sudden, the approval rating is no longer at 60%. It's at about 55%. Now, I will say That is using the current numbers, which do show that there's 3% more people who identify as Republicans than Democrats. Considering this poll came out on the 18th of January, the most recent information that we have is this January 4th to 8th. And what we can do one last time here is take this down and use an average. So what I also did was I took all the information that you can see here from November, December, January, the most recent information from the last couple of months, and I just went ahead and averaged out the Republicans, averaged out the independents, and averaged out the Democrats. Very simple thing to do. And I took these numbers right here, 27.5, 39.75, and 28.75, and then I entered that in here. So this is actually, it's showing that these are rounded up, so let's go ahead and just show that there. Okay, so these are the exact same numbers as this average right here. Now if we take this and apply the same internal percentages that the poll results show, we can see that, why is this not doing this, percentage? It's actually about 55.8. So that would be, what, 56% would be the rounded total if you kind of kept it going down there. And that's using the average, and using the current numbers, 55%. That's all you get. Not 60%, not 61%, 55%. So I would say that this CNN poll is definitely not accurate when they have about 5% higher than it actually is. So I hope you all learned something. Everything here, all three of these documents, will be linked in the description below. So again, thank you so much for watching. Follow us on Twitter at Freedom News Now. Go to our website, freedomnewsnow.com.